And we are live! Way! Have you missed me, chat? I know you have. How are we? How are we, the Reds? Anyway, hope you've all had a fantastic week. And I know you haven't missed me, but I'm back now, so I can come to annoy you. And do some more predictions where I predict Liverpool to lose games. But yeah, as I said this week, as I said, I was away in Kos. I seen our mate Tom, and obviously Everton Tom. I haven't seen him in about 10 years as well. So if you've never been to Kos, definitely recommend it if you're thinking about a holiday destination. Extremely hot at this time of the year, and yeah, as you can tell, I've got a bit of colour into my face, which was much needed, especially when I don't leave the house. But big up there, Nigel, as well. Big up there, Gary. Big up, lads, as well. Obviously, make sure you are smashing that like button as well, everyone. Massively does help out, especially when I've been away for a week, especially with the analytics and the algorithm and that on YouTube. But yeah, how's your week been, chat? Enough about me. More bothered about what yous have been. And first off, I've absolutely missed doing this, like doing shows, even if it's in the evening, especially off the back of the mad week that we did have last week in relation to obviously the Saicedo and the Lavia news, and I'll do a show post today. Obviously, I'll get my thoughts out and get a couple of lads on as well. If you want them to jump on, just message us on socials. I'll get you on the stream as well. Yeah, disappointing. I think when I went away, and probably all of us, we anticipated at least one more player to come into Liverpool. But it's extremely disappointing. Am I surprised? Are any of us surprised by Liverpool's inactivity in the market? No. The willingness, supposedly, as we seen last week, was Liverpool had 150 million, 14, whatever it was for Saicedo, put a bid in, supposedly. And yeah, we're just very reluctant in terms of bringing in players. I don't know what we're waiting for. If there's a last minute change for another club that we're potentially going to be getting a player for, they're going for another player, then yeah, Liverpool shouldn't be waiting. What are we? What, second, third match week into the new campaign? As we know, Jurgen loves to get his players in nice and early, embed them into the squad. First full appearance for Endo as well. I'm going to call him Enzo. I think everyone's been doing that. But a massive thank you as well to Ricky from the 1892 Reds TV, Connor from the Cop Council, and Kev from the Kitmen, and obviously Spider LFC. Obviously, if you're watching, lads, massive thank you, boys. And massive thank you to everyone that did jump in with the lads as well. Keeping the channel alive in my absence. But yeah, now I got them to. What did you think about that show, Reds? I wanted the lads to discuss that, and we'll certainly do another show in relation to Trent. But when I was looking at all the comments, and I was watching when we were live, I was dipping in and out. When I was getting a suntan, that Andy Robinson's role in the team, you haven't seen it. There was a video that the lads done last week, and they discussed. It's interesting, to say the least. But as you can see from the starting 11 as well, you've got Nick Pope, Trippier, Fabian Schär, Botman, Dan Burn, Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton, Almiron, Isaac, and Anthony Gordon. And for Liverpool, in terms of the Liverpool's away team today, Allison in goal, Trent, Matip, Virgil van Dijk, Robinson, Endo, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Gakpo, and Lucho Diaz as well, though, chat. Let us know, everyone, you're anticipating Liverpool to go 4-3-3 today? I think, obviously, in the last couple of weeks, I was on, when I watched the highlights of the game last week, the game was on when I was 35,000 feet in the air. And yeah, madness. We started the game extremely poor. Try to let us know, because obviously you have to fill me in fully. But it looked like we started the game poor. But yet again, we won the game 3-1. At the end of the day, as long as you're picking up points, that's the most important thing. But I think especially today, especially going away to the opposition in Newcastle, we know they are, and especially over the last 2 years since Eddie Howe's come into the Toon Army, they are one of the best footballing sides in England, if not European football as well. Be intriguing. If there's any Newcastle fans, let us know how you anticipate your lads to get on in the Champions League, but whether they can balance and juggle European football with Premier League football. I think the biggest issue when you look at Leicester when they went into the Champions League off the back of winning the league, even though I was speaking to Ant last week, our Leicester mate anyway, and they dealt well, Leicester, but when you look at other teams that have gone into the Champions League and not 100% used to it, you do get injuries throughout that tournament. Even Liverpool in the last couple of years, when we have got some difficult injuries, it has very much had a massive impact on our Premier League campaign as well. But big up there, Nigel. How are we, mate? Hope you're well. Salio. Afternoon, Jack. Hope you're enjoying the jollies. Yeah, Paddy, it wasn't too bad, mate, as he says. I've needed a bit of sunshine. But it's just very much stress to me again this season. I'm hoping to absolutely smash it this year, chat. Obviously, balancing that with other stuff as well in terms of that. But yeah, it just showed how much I miss it, really, doing videos, speaking to all yous at home or whatever. If I'm going a couple of games as well this season, if I'm fortunate enough to, obviously the match day lives won't be live because obviously I'll probably do a match day vlog the day after, but when I'm back from the game, we'll speak about it in the post-match, a good half an hour, 45 minutes after the game. But good luck getting the 20 by Christmas. Big up there, Gary. Welcome back, Jack. Nice one, Brian. How are we, lads? How's your week been, chat? Have any of you been on holiday or whatnot? Hope you're all keeping well anyway. Don't worry, mate. I think we're evolving to suit Nunez as well. Big up there, Gary. Hope you enjoyed Greece. I did, mate. Gary, if you've never been, definitely go over, mate. Especially Kos, obviously the another Greek island, one of the many Greek islands, anyway. But yeah, and if you're ever over there, give Tom a word anyway. Well, very much looked after me, well and truly. The false 9 doesn't work anymore. Yeah, Gary, obviously. I know I seen you commenting with the lads this week in the comments, mate, and it's going to be interesting. You're spot on there, mate. It doesn't work. It will work in certain moments, Gary, won't it, in terms of Gakpo. I think he's such an intelligent player in terms of dropping into those pockets of space, really linking the play. I think we all know Gakpo's for me, he's £100 million player. And we got him for what, 40 odd million. He is only such a young player himself, even still. Now he's got so much time to develop, and in terms of elevating his game as well. When I watched him in the World Cup, a player that showed a lot in the big moments, that he's got the right personality and the right character as well, and first and foremost the quality to play for the Dutch national side, and of course leading the line for Liverpool. But yeah, Gary, Nunez will come in, and I think he will be very much, as we already said this season, mate, haven't we, chat? He will be getting utilised more predominantly in the Europa League games. But if there's an injury to Cody Gakpo or Luis Diaz as well, I think he very much will get a chance. And I think, apologies there, chance, put my headphones in, Jürgen's just... Oh yeah, just listen to Jürgen. Trying to bounce that anyway. Just getting asked how important the... Yeah, he's just saying about Endo, sorry. Just putting him in straight away. He anticipates the Japanese international to be very much straight into the starting 11 and not really be out of speed in terms of Premier League football. So, interesting words from Jürgen. Big up there, Aaron. Big up, matey. Afternoon, Jack. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Most importantly, hope you had a good week as well, mate, and chat all ears. So, really appreciate you dropping in today. And as I said, I'm looking forward to this. Especially, chat, did you watch the City game? I was just watching the last minute there. What a bloody mad finish to that game as well. Like, obviously, Sheffield, out of absolutely bloody nowhere, got an equaliser. I think it was the 84th minute. And then Rodri. But that's City things, innit? That's why they've won, 4 of the last 5, or lost count anyway, the Premier Leagues. That's what I'm hoping. That's what we're all hoping. Liverpool very much get back into their game. That mentality of very much... Obviously, if you're not playing the best, but you're grinding out results, really. Even though City absolutely battered Sheffield. But it could have easily been... so easy, and we've seen it with other teams, even Liverpool, over the last 12 months, where you can see the goal and then your whole game plan goes out the way, like a late equaliser. And then Liverpool, when we won the league, it was almost, if Liverpool conceded a goal, you knew we'd if we were coming from behind, we'd win the game, or if we conceded an equaliser, we'd go on then to get the winner again. So, yeah, hopefully that's one aspect of Liverpool's game, and like all of us, we're hoping Liverpool start getting back into the habit of doing. But winning breeds confidence for any team, really, as long as you just keep on picking up points. But obviously, the manner in which you win games of football is a massive factor to why you do see the likes of City, even Man United back in the day as well under Ferguson. It was almost a case in point of they'd always go, and that's why we all joked about Fergie time as well. But it was that mentality that was driven into that team and City's team, ours when we won the league as well, even in the 70s and 80s as well. It was that mentality of just keep on winning, and grind out results as well. But Aaron said I went to Kos years ago. Cardamina. Yeah, Aaron. I went to Kos. Obviously, Cardamina's literally only down the road, isn't it, mate? I tell you what, Aaron, those beaches are lovely, aren't they, mate? It's mad how I think it's just Brits. We don't look after our coastlines, do we? But it's beautiful, beautiful beaches, mate. It just literally when you look in the water, it's just bloody crystal clear. You can see through it anyway, so it's amazing, mate. But yeah, Greece and Cyprus, my favourite destinations. Haven't been in a while though. Panov, treat yourself this year, mate, or even next year. Save up and get a well-earned holiday, mate. Tell you what, yeah, because I hadn't been on holiday in about 5-6 years. And not that I don't like flying. I'm used to flying because I've been on plenty of holidays as well. But it was that first initial when the plane's going off. I was like, oh, I was like, oh no. But I was alright after like the first minute or two. Couldn't be any worse than watching Liverpool last season, so it was alright. But big up there, Nigel, as well. How are we doing, Mark? Good to see you in here, matey. As always, hope you are okay as well, mate. How did the dog sitting go, Mark? I was going to say, I think you were doing that last week as well before I did shoot off anyway. I'm confident for a win. Yeah, chat, get your score predictions in. I know if you've asked me, I'm not going to give me score predictions because that was the thing this year. Well, I'm not putting it on the stream overlay anyway with the graphics because every score prediction I done last year when arse over tit, really. Big up there, Boom. We win, but my head says we lose today. Big up there, Boom. Good to see a couple of new faces in here, chat. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already done so, smash that like button as well. Massively helps out the stream and everything. But get your score predictions in. It's going to be Newcastle, Liverpool over the last 2 seasons, especially when they've had Eddie Howe. It's always a difficult period, isn't it? It's such a defensive structure. But Isaac absolutely petrifies me, chat. I love him as a player. He's an absolutely phenomenal player. Was it his first game when Newcastle signed him? And did he score like 2 offside goals, or he got a goal or whatnot? And you're like, whoa. Obviously, he just come back from that injury as well, because I think when Newcastle signed him, he was injured, wasn't he? Big up there, Hannah. How are we, mate? I love Greek cuisine. Nigel, which dish was your favourite? All of it! You know me, chat. I love me bloody food! It was those... Tom, even in the chat or chat. It's like a Spanish... It was like a Greek platter. It's I think it's like classed as like a starter or something. You get like it's like a pick and mix really of just scran and cheese and it's making me hungry even thinking about it. But yeah, there's probably the word chat using now, especially Aaron, when you went on. But like that cuisine, I'm gonna have to Google it when the game's on. Not that he's an arse anyway, but it was that, mate. I'll try and find it anyway. But I had that and. Yeah, the meats and everything in Greece, like it's proper, and especially when you're paying for food over there as well. I think it's just like British restaurants and that you get value for money as well for your euro really when you go abroad. When you're getting scran, like you pay what £5 for something in England or in the UK, and you get absolutely ripped off. You get a plate the size of like that cup. It's like but lovely food. So I couldn't pick one, Nigel. Apologies. Liverpool must score early. Fourth. Oh, Gary, going with a 4-3 to Liverpool. That would be a Premier League classic. I know we've had, obviously, Stan Collymore games against Newcastle in the very long time ago. Probably one of my favourite ever games watching Premier League was that 4-4, was it, against obviously Newcastle versus Arsenal. That was a tremendous game. Was it when R.I.P. Chick Tiote as well? I think he got, obviously, sadly passed away was it last year or the year before, but what a player he was on his day. But yeah, everyone's like, when Chick Tiote just whacked it from like 30-40 yards. Crazy. But speaking of devil, Tom, you're Phil chatting. What was that scran I had in your gaff? Like when I ordered too much because I'm a little fatty. The platter with all the scran. You let us know. But yeah, R.I.P. Big up there, Everest. Hope you're well, mate. Afternoon, Hannah. Mark saying, "Oh, good, Jack. Jack sucks at predictions." Yeah, Mark and chat. You all don't, mate. We will have time for the match, right? And he's going. Yeah, Everest, what time are we on now? Well, yeah, you've got, Everest, 13 minutes to get your scran down, you lad. Yeah, 13 minutes. So, yeah. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you in here. Hope you're well. Hope you're all well. Panam's gone with a 3-2 win to Liverpool as well. For City, we're going to drop points. That's from Panov, at least. That was going to be when they went 1-1 with 5 minutes to go. There we go, Panov. What's the team, Jack? Not even seeing it. Yeah, as you can see there, mate, chat, if you just tuned in, I'll quickly rattle through the starting 11s for both teams as well. Start with the home team. Nick Pope in goal, Trippier, Fabian Schär, Botman. Oh, absolutely love Botman as a player, chat. I think Liverpool massively missed a trick in terms of bringing. We were linked with him. Was it last year or a year before he moved to Newcastle? There was all that to and fro on social media. Oh, Liverpool, his agents in Liverpool. It's probably also nonsense, really. But Botman, one of the best centre halves in Europe when he's in full form, and he's 24, 25, so he's a right age. Dan Burn, Tonali, Bruno Gomes, Joelinton. As we know, Big Joe. I've got loads of Geordie mates, and they love him. I think, as a neutral, I love Joelinton because he's massively underrated. He does a job, and he does a job to a T in that Newcastle system as well. He's a tireless worker, and he chips in with a couple of goals as well. Hopefully he doesn't score today because I'll be fuming, as we will are. Miguel Manon, Isaac, and Gordon as well. And for Liverpool, it's Allison, Trent, Matip, Virgil van Dijk, Robinson, Endo, McAllister, Szoboszlai. So obviously our new number 3 will be playing that 6 role today. Salah, Gakpo, and Diaz off the left as well. Chat, do you anticipate this to be a 4-3-3? I know it's got it set up there, chat, but obviously when we go in game, it'll probably go to that 3-box-3 formation anyway. But I'd like to see Liverpool actually play a 4-3-3 today. Because when you look at Newcastle's midfield, I think it'd be good to see us go man for man in that midfield. Obviously, the battle between McAllister against Bruno, Tonali versus Szoboszlai as well, and Joelinton versus Endo as well. So I'd like to see us go back to a 4-3-3. I think if Liverpool actually have, and hopefully with Endo coming in, obviously with hopefully another 6 or another talented midfielder to come in, because we all know we need more. But if the midfield's working, chat, and the press is right in terms of Liverpool's attacking and midfield players, I know we've had some good form in especially the back end of last season with the formation change. But I think if Liverpool go back to the 4-3-3 and the midfield and the attacking players and the defensive structure is a lot more better than we've seen in the last 12 months, then I think potentially we could do that. So yeah, we've got 10 minutes chat, and then we'll get stuck into obviously the Salah nonsense in a little second, chat. Get your comments on what you've thought of this, because I've been dying to do a show, but obviously I was on holiday, so didn't have my camera and that. But chat, let us know your thoughts on the Salah nonsense, and I'm hoping it is nonsense. Because we know we spoke about it, was it a couple of weeks ago, when you had Rami Abbas, obviously Salah's agent, come out. He's come out a couple of times in the last couple of years, really denying speculation. But as is the Saudi League. I think in terms of long term, I don't want Salah to leave. I want him to retire at the football club, mainly due to the fact of he's not just an ordinary 31-year-old. He's an absolute physical specimen as a professional athlete as well, and he's certainly a very extremely talented footballer as well, so that massively helps. But I think if Salah was to stay at Liverpool, I don't think it'd be a case in point of he got to the age of 33 or 34 where his performances would drastically jump off a cliff. Obviously, if he lost a bit of pace or if he got a couple of injuries, then that of course does change the footballing landscape with Salah at Liverpool. But when you look at Salah, I want him to retire. I'd love him. I think we'd all love him to beat Rushy's record. I think he personally, if it asked him, he wants. He as we seen as I watched the highlights, he was fuming when he come off against Bournemouth. It was understandable because it was another record that he wanted to go for as well. So was it like scoring on the opening day for ages or whatever it was, chat? But yeah, for me, I want Salah to retire at the football club. I can understand why people might want him to potentially leave, but at the end of the day, if Saudi do turn round and offer him, was it, I think I've seen a report when I was away, was it 260, 300 odd million for a 3-year deal? Like, there's no way any of us, and we spoke about this when we spoke about Fabinho and Henderson, but it's whether what Salah wants to do. Does he want to win trophies and all that, or does he of course want to go and get the bag, which is understandable because he's on a lot of money at the minute. But I think obviously the Saudi League and how much an important role he would be. Salah is the poster boy for the Middle East as well, so they love him. We love him as well, but I wouldn't begrudge him if he was to go over there. Like, fair play. If he threw, because you look at the money they've offered bloody Neymar, it's ridiculous. But it's ridiculous. But fair play to them, the Saudi League. They've got the money, so let them. I'm not gonna sit here and moan. Like, the only time I'm gonna moan is when they rob R6. But I'm not moaning at them. I'm moaning at Liverpool Football Club. The fact that we've been like willing to let go our only number 6 without replacing him. Yes, we brought in Endo. I'm going to do that so many times in the next couple of weeks. Endo in. Hopefully he's tremendous today and he gets man of the match. But in terms of, I think, long term as well, even though Fabinho, as we know, every Liverpool fan, it was shocking for last year, but it just wasn't just Fabinho. It was a lot of the Liverpool players. Looks like Harry Kane is leading the line for Bayern Munich as well. So actually a good game. He's going to do tremendous in the Bundesliga chat. But let's wrap through all these comments as well. Keep on getting your comments in, chat. What time are we on? Yeah, we've got 7 minutes until kickoff. Afternoon, Hannah. How are we doing? But Nigel's gone 3-1 win to Liverpool. Mark's gone 3-1 to Liverpool. There we go, Nigel. Yeah, and Meze. There we go, matey. Yeah. You get quite a lot as well in that Meze. Feta cheese, Panov. Just chat. We love our food chat on the channel. So if you're new round here, get your Greek recommendations for Scran. I love the Greek meatballs in tomato sauce. Vinny leaves. Nigerian and make us all bloody starving. And if you're having a Sunday roast, enjoy it, everyone. Yeah, Meze. There we go, Nigel. I did mention barbecue lamb as well. That was nice, but yeah. Big up there, Henry. Everton are still rubbish. Refs are gonna rubbish. FSG are still yeah, I'd agree there. Henry as well. Meze, Greek name for like tapas, shared and platters. So he had like hummus. Yeah. So might just fly over and get another one, lad. Big up there, Niall. How are we, mate? I know, Niall, you still away? I think me and you went away. I think you went to America, didn't you, Niall? Hope you enjoyed that, mate. Or if you're still away, enjoy it, mate. I know you. I was watching a couple of streams before we went off as well, but when we spoke, and it looks like you had some very good, similar weather to me. Yours is probably a bit more hotter over there, mate. But enjoy, mate. Let us know if you're back, mate. Because I was going to say, I'll get you on the post-match later if you're back, mate. Tom should have left it when you had the chance to bin him off as well. Nunez went start a lot, I feel, with Klopp to hold him back as well. I'd agree there, Mark. I don't think Mo is going anywhere. Me too, Nigel. Me too, matey. Let's start with... Bloody hell, he's all bloody smashing at the minute, Chas. Apologies, I missed one. Not intentional. As Niall has said there, the 3-2 Trent pivot with Endo. Be interesting, mate. Yeah, 100%. I hope he doesn't, but I can see him all the top players going to the Saudi League. That's a mark. And I don't think any of us are blaming, really, chatting it. Especially, there is players, as we all know, there is players that just play football for a job. Like, it's not like it was, say, 30, 40 years ago. Like, when footballers actually loved playing football. Obviously, there's probably a lot of players in the 70s and 80s that just done football as a job because they were extremely talented and they trained really hard as youngsters to get where they are. But yeah, you do read some interviews with certain pros and they're like, yeah, I just don't like football. And you're like, what? But it's probably so many of them that we're not very much aware, in all honesty there, chat. Bear with me 1 second there, chat. I'm just going to quickly run down and get a quick drink. But big up there, I've just seen Diogo. Hello, Jack, lad. How are we, lads? How are we? Hope you're well, matey. And obviously, yeah, you've got your Kenny Dalglish subscriber. Well, your members, Kenny Dalglish icon there, mate. So happy days, mate. Enjoy that. And massive thank you, Diogo, and to every single one of you for the continued support over the last couple of years. Big season ahead. Open to do a lot more content as well. Got back today, pal. Was not, oh, bloody hell. Similar to me there now. I think we had a couple of days in Greece where it was like over 100, which wasn't too bad anyway. And I was melting, as you can tell. me Scottish and me Irish blood in me heritage as well, and the family genes. Didn't, but I whacked a load of Factor 50 on. I think me and Andy Robbo would probably go through about 2,000 Factor 50 bottles in the space of a week anyway. But chat, I'll quickly be back in a sec. You're not going to miss anything. Where are we? 3 minutes till kick off. I'm going to quickly get a drink. If you haven't got your starting your predictions in, get them in, chat. I'll be back in a little second and you can speak to the chair. Come on, the lads. Oh. Obviously, Cozy getting a goal in our 2-0 win last season as well. What's that? Oh, chat, did you see Cafu's comments? I don't know how accurate they are. I should have really fact-checked it. But Cafu absolutely went in on Gary Neville this week, which was mad. But, yeah, I'll try and get them up at half time. But we are close to kick-off, chat, and we are back. Come on. Salah stays, end of. Hopefully, Gary. Hopefully, mate. I don't think, sadly, he intends to stay either the window or next. Yeah, Niall, and that's the most important thing, chat, isn't it? If we are to lose him next year, that was the whole thing around it, weren't it, chat? Like, we didn't want to lose a player like Salah on a free, did we? And hopefully in the next 2 years, if he's not to sign a new deal, we need to sell him at the right period in time. But first of all, we need... we need to replace him properly because he's one of our, well, the best Liverpool player I've seen in my lifetime, along with him and Gerrard, really. Liverpool, quick start here. So go on, Sabuzley, get your toe on that, lad. He's done extremely well to get it. quick Liverpool corner. Come on, the Reds. Quick start. That's what we're wanting, Reds. Come on. Lovely, incisive through ball there. I think that was by Trent. Straight into the path of Szoboszlai. So it's going to be a Liverpool corner. Let's get a quick early goal here, chat. Come on, the Reds. Steve's gone with a 3-2 win to the Reds. Hopefully, mate. Trent, corner in now. Ball in. Matip. Oh, Joel. Tell you what, he wasn't under a lot of pressure there, but Nick Pope come on good 5-10 yards off his line there. Should have been 1-0 for me personally there, chat. I know it's a bit harsh on Matip, but he's got the jump on. I think it's Trippier. Yeah. Should have at least directed that on Saga. Henry's gone with a 2-1 scoreline. Come on, the Reds. Ladder. Yeah, 100% there, Red Bear. Good to see you there, mate. Yeah, money always talks, mate, innit? Especially when we're speaking about football. Especially when you look at like Sky coming into the Premier League in the early 90s as well. Like that evolutionised the footballing landscape, in all honesty, as we know, chat. Salah. Oh, unlucky there, Mo. Needs to be onside. But yeah, we need to be on it today, chat. Especially against Newcastle. But Newcastle, as we know, one of the best atmospheres in the Premier League. And I don't gauge Newcastle's fan base on bloody social media anyway. Gang them up, it's half of them. I've been to Newcastle plenty of times, and the people in Newcastle are absolutely lovely. Great group of people. Very passionate about their football team as well. And you can have rivalries and that, but... And that goes for Liverpool fans and just every football fan as well. We all know our boundaries. Don't go over them as well. Keep it civil. Yeah, some of the absolute dross I've seen last year in relation to some of the stuff was disgusting. But the sad reality is expected in today's age. But it's about where everyone just calls it out straight away. And stands up for each other as well. But interesting. Newcastle trying to... They're allowing Liverpool very much a bit more time on the ball. But as soon as you get past that halfway transition... Oh, I'll tell you what, look at there, Joel. They traded through ball to Szoboszlai. But what I'm loving the most, chat, especially in the opening 3 minutes here, Szoboszlai, when one of our defenders or one of the midfield lads picks up the ball, he's always bursting into that line. Was it when we played Bournemouth, chat? Obviously, I've seen the highlights when McAllister, rightly so, that red card was overturned as well. Ridiculous. But yeah, Szoboszlai getting that, I think he was man of the match for that game as well, weren't he, chat? But yeah, Szoboszlai breaking those lines, and hopefully that's something that we're going to be seeing, not just this season, but in terms of the years to come. In terms of the Hungarian midfielder. Cody, going to be handball. Well done there, lad. Yeah, it is handball there. The Geordies are boss laugh, but I want them to lose today. 100% there, panel. 100% mate. Yeah. I don't think anyone should be judging even like, any of us, like, a fan base. So when everyone goes, like, judging a fan base off Twitter, Christ. Half of Twitter haven't even been past the bloody bedroom. But it's when you go to, like even Manchester as well. Manchester's a great place. Oh, Trent's getting a bucket here. Wow. Yeah, Trent. What's this for? Oh, it's things because he threw the ball away. Fair play. Silly booking there, chat. Oh, saying that, nah. Gordon's just been nudged in the back. And then Gordon's just give away another foul. Of course he has. Oh, shut up, Neville. Go on, Mo. Salah. Yeah, 100% there, Nigel. Is Trent going to be off? Oh, tell you what. No, I can understand where Newcastle's frustration is. And Jurgen Klopp's furious. But this is what John Brooks, the referee, has made this. If he's going to send off Trent, he's set. He's opened up a big can of worms, really, in terms of, even for Newcastle and everyone. But he's letting Trent off, and I can understand where Newcastle fans getting frustrated as well. But it was a silly booking, Trent, initially. And it wasn't a dangerous foul. He just shoved him again on the halfway line. But I tell you what, that's what Newcastle fans will be extremely frustrated with now. If Trent makes another foul here, chat, and we're only, 6 minutes into the game, he'll get straight red. Well, a second yellow card anyway. So if you're a Newcastle player, you're literally getting at Trent every single attack now. But that's got the crowd on song anyway for Newcastle. Not that it needed any encouragement. But it's added a bit more tension to the atmosphere. But it would have been a soft... I'm talking about it would have been an extremely soft red card. But it's these new laws as well, though, chat. Yeah, as Nigel said, but behave yourself. Gordon running at Trent now. Well in, lads. But this is the precedent that Trent set himself. 7 minutes into the game. Go on, McAllister's got a bit of space here. Go on, go forwards. Found Salah. Lovely give and go. Go on, Cody. Get central, lads. McAllister, he's got a corner. Come on. Come on, the Reds. Need a goal here, chat. Take the sting out of the atmosphere. And yeah, Klopp was fuming at Eddie Howe as well. Which is managers. You see that in Sunday League as well. I think if that was the other way around, I think all of us would be wanting the red card as well. I know I would. Would have been a soft though. Liverpool corner here now. Matip's just been decked in the box. Salah. Oh, Pope. Tell you what, Pope's been absolute. He's been everywhere in that 6-yard box. Tell you what. To say it's a lively start to this game. Feisty game, Panov. 100%, mate. Chat, make sure you are smashing that like button as well, everyone. Massively does help out. Hit that subscribe button if you are new as well. Our next game is, of course, against Aston Villa at home. Which won't be an easy game, chat, will it? I think day one, was it 3-1 today? Ball into the 6 halfway line. That to be a push on Endo? No. Referee's seen none of it. Salah. Hannah said there, Pope always has the game of his life against us. Same when we was at Burnley as well. Yeah. I rate him as a goalie. He's a tremendous goalkeeper. One of the main reasons, really, why Newcastle have been so good over the last 2 seasons. Disappointing. I think he got, obviously, that sending off that did make him miss was the FA Cup. It was a semi or the final last year. Or the League Cup final. Last game before the break, Mark. Yeah, but there'll be a ton of content out on the channel, mate. Lots of stuff to go. Realistically, who's the nearest rivalry this year? Is it City, Arsenal, or Newcastle? Steve, if Liverpool, as we know, mate, if we're on top of our game, it would be Liverpool City. But if Liverpool are off the boil again this year, hopefully not, then I think it will be Arsenal City. But we need to put us into contention. Hope's a better goalkeeper than Pickford, 100% there. No idea why he's not even England's team anymore. Is he second or third choice, on? Yeah, for me, it'd be my first choice, but... This is the referee's fault now. Like, because every foul now is going to be deemed by the home ground and, obviously, the away fans as well. Because the referee is literally... Soon as the referee in any game of football brings out that yellow card, he sets the precedent straight away. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's fair choice. Yeah, they are, Mark. Obviously, you've seen my pre-season predicting. I think I had Villa to finish 4th. I think they'll do extremely well this year. I didn't have Newcastle in top 4, mainly due to the fact of injuries, or potential injuries, or just lack of squad depth. Ball in, good defending by Cody. Oh, looks like Lucho. Oh, don't be injured, lads. Oh, don't be injured, man. Oh, it's going to be one of them, innit? It was a not-on challenge, really. Looks like he'll be alright, hopefully, Lucho. But it was a... throw in. Ball deep there. End out. Good little turn there. Give and go. Liverpool just need to control this midfield a bit better than we've done in the opening 13 minutes in this game. Yeah, he has, Mark. But that's when the referee just opens up Pandora's box there, really. Any challenge that goes in now, from either side, there's going to be so much anticipation, really, for the ref to get his yellow card out. Oh, lovely play by Newcastle there. Tonali. Almiron skipping past Robinson. He's done extremely well here. Miggy Almiron got the overlap and run from Tonali. He's found him. Clear by Van Dijk. It's fell to Gordon on this left-hand side. Now cut in on his right. So Jolinton. There's an overlap and run by Trippier. He's found him. Can he keep it in? No. It's good build-up play there by Newcastle. Yeah, Hannah, not too good. Looks like he's ran it off there, chat. Lucho. Looked like he just did a dead leg, I think it was. But just one to keep an eye on, really. To try and let the games flow, but the VAR also other stoppages. It slows it right down. 100% there, Mark. Jolin's done extremely well there to track back. Gordon now. Salah needs to help out Trent. Especially today, considering he's on a yellow. Almiron's doing really well to keep that in there. It's a difficult ball to really control, but he done it. Good defending by Cody. Oh, Endo losing the ball here. Newcastle, good build-up play. Jolinton, comfortable for Allison. Fortunate enough for Liverpool, that was straight down the throat of Allison from the edge of the box from Joelinton. Trent, yet again, giving him far too much space there. Down the right. Liverpool just need to regain a bit of possession now. Last 5 minutes being all Newcastle. That's it, Salah. Track back, lads. Gordon. Running through here. Gordon. That's greedy. By Gordon. There was so much space down that right channel for Trippier. Why has he not slid him in there? Fortunate for us, Reds. He didn't. Trent. Ball forward. Matip now. Lucho Diaz now going down this left-hand side now. Get your head up, son. Go on, Lucho. Oh, what a run. Force the corner here. The Colombian. Cutting in from that left-hand channel. Tell you what. It's what we wanted to see from Lucho, considering he's already scored 2 goals already in the Premier League. He's done extremely well there. Oh, he's tried to catch Nick Pope on his front post, and it was an excellent strike still. Come on, Liverpool. Can we make one of these corners count? Yeah, it is, Mark. Shame he's just not a bit younger anyway, anyways. Ball in. Robinson. Outward swinger. Going all the way to Robinson now. It's actually great to see Robbo back in corners now. Considering that we've got Sabuzlai and obviously a couple of good left-footed players in our team. Yeah, me too, Henry. Come on, the Reds. That's it. Close them down. Well done there, Mo. Much better by Liverpool. That's certainly a passage of play that we haven't seen too much this season. Him just stopping that press, really. Ball forward now. Win that, lad. Ball over the top. Van Dijk. Endo. Found Salah. Ah, come on, Reds. Too sloppy in the midfield. Giving the ball away far too easy there. Under not a lot of pressure either, chat. Referee said play on there. Trent. Poor by Trent there. And Jurgen Klopp's fuming at Trent again. But tell you what. Even, I know we're only 20 minutes in here, chat, but we've seen, I know I've certainly seen already a marked contrast, really, from Liverpool last season in that 4-3-3 formation. Endo, just even in that little triangle there down that right-hand side, pressing tight to the ball, that extra midfielder as well, just not allowing Trent to be as exposed, really, so it's benefiting Trent massively, really, as we know. So 20 minutes left, 25 minutes left in this first half. Can Liverpool get a go? Jack just said, yeah. What was that there, Mark? I really hope that we're not doing that falling apart after 20 minutes thing again. And yeah, it was so frustrating, mate, isn't it? Like when we all watched Liverpool, especially in the last 20, well, last 12 months, sorry. It was a characteristic really under Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool team, innit, chat? Where Liverpool just start strong and then finish games strong, really. But as we've seen a couple of periods already in this game where, as of course anticipated really, Newcastle being the home team, oh yeah, I'll just swilled myself there, chat. That's a great start. Welcome back to the live stream. Ball over the top now. Nick Pope coming out there, the edge of the penalty area. Obviously getting sent off in the last game that we did play against him. Had a moment of madness when he come on, was it 20-30 yards? Yeah, we are, Mark. But it's a good credit for Newcastle just not really letting Liverpool on the ball. But not really being too much for either side, really. Like when I mean proper meaningful chances for either side, chat, at the minute. Just being a bit of probably far too much respect paid for both teams to each other. But yeah, the atmosphere at the minute at St James's still loud, but the level has dropped a bit, and hopefully that's something that Liverpool can very much latch on to. Oh, Joelinton's done extremely well there to get away and get rid of Szoboszlai. That's poor. I was going to say that's out. It's not an easy thing to do, what Joelinton's just done there. It's just, Szoboszlai, technically, he's a very strong player. Ends over a bit of a sloppy ball there. Unlucky there, lad. Too easy there for Bruno. That's it. Bit more control. Get your head up, Cody. Find Salah. Come on, Mo. Run on. Down his right hand side. Salah! Oh, straight at Nick Pope. And now Newcastle on the counter attack. This is poor from Liverpool, really. We committed men forward, but come on, lads, get back into shape. Mickey Almiron got a lot of space down his right hand side. Needs to find another Newcastle shirt. Endo cleared. Not too far, though. McAllister back to Virgil. Calm it. Come on. To play it out. There we go, Robbo. I was about to say we're going to see a Randy Robbo marauding run down that left channel. Something we haven't seen a lot this year. But Newcastle fans, as you anticipate, trying to big their team up. Trying to drive them on. Honestly, have done extremely well. Even under the days of Mike Ashley. Even when at a time where it was extremely toxic from an ownership point of view, the Newcastle fans very much didn't waver in their support. Oh, Trent. Gordon's in here. 1v1 with Allison. Trent again. Get him off. Get Trent off now, mate. He done that last week, chat. As I seen from the highlights. Pull Trent off, mate. I'm done. He is not a right back. It's embarrassing. Great ball. Well, let's have a little look at this. I'd say it was a great ball, but... it was a great ball by bloody Salah. Lovely assist by Salah to Gordon. Get him off. Get him off, chat. Get Trent off. I'm not asked. I am sick to death of his inability to just defend simple goals. He lacks ability to defend one-on-ones. He's too arsed about going forward. Yeah, he's a liability at this moment in time. It was sound when we were winning games of football last couple of years, when we were playing nice attacking football, when our midfield worked and pressed and everything. But at this level and this standard of football, even at a European level as well, we cannot continue to get away with Trent at right back, or even in that inverted role as well. He's not good enough defensively to play in that inverted role. Forward thinking, one of the best forward thinking right backs in world football over the last 5-6 years. We all know that. But from a defensive standpoint, he's an absolute utter disgrace at the back. Like, fair enough if that was like the first mistake he's made in about 2-3 years, but it's not. He makes these mistakes week after week after week from a defensive point of view. Yeah, Robbo 29. There, Mark. We've got to think long term about replacing him as well. I'd get that lad from Brighton. Estepinian, tremendous left back. Probably cost another 60-70 million from them, like, but worth it. Van Dijk got the ball. Hang on, is that going to be last man? This could be a red card. He's off. Yeah, he's off. Yeah, he's off. I knew instantly. Yeah, Van Dijk's off. Van Dijk has to have won the ball here. But that's the right decision. As soon as I see in that chat, it's a red card for Virgil. He was last man. It's whether or not he's got the ball. It's going to be an interesting angle, really, but yeah, shocking defending for Liverpool. And what was a good start to this game is very much filtered into an absolute car crash of the last 5 minutes. I can't really complain here, but come on, Sky, show us the replay at least. They're checking it. Oh, yeah, Stuart Atwell, VAR official. But for me, instantly, as soon as I see in that chat, I was like, what is he doing? Let's have a look. Oh, finally, we're actually getting a replay. Ooh. Did he get man first? Ooh, yeah, that's a red card, yeah. That's right, I see what direction this ball's going in. Yeah, that's a red card. Right decision. Good decision from the referee. Yeah, get off. Yeah. Oh, we're going to get absolutely walloped here today, chat. But defensively, chat, I'm sick of defending this team, really, from a defensive point of view. We don't know how to defend. But it's the right decision, no chat. Right decision. Not going to sit here and say it wasn't a red card. It's poor defending again. You've seen it with Trent. Far too easy ball into the channel. But and Klopp's going to get sent off here as well. It's... He kicks... If he gets ball, then man. But he gets man, then ball. Yeah. He gets ball and then man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is hard. But we're absolute dog at defending. We are shocking at defending. And this way comes from a point of as a football club as well. Like defensively, strategically understanding how to defend transitions. Like, when we get countered or when we're defending set pieces or anything really that matter, we haven't got a Scooby-Doo out of the like, actually defend. We're too arsed as a football club going forward. It's all well and good, but defences win your league titles. It's all well and good scoring under goals in a season, but if you concede 60, 70, you don't get absolutely nowhere. Trippier over this shit. Tonali. Gonna be a corner now. But yeah, Gomez has come on there, chat as well. So we're just tuning in now. Yeah, he's coming on. Is it going to be for, you anticipate it to be for probably an attacker? Yeah, you take off a... Could you imagine if Klopp takes off Salah? Yeah, I think it will be Lucho. Dan Bain. Tell you what, Liverpool just need to get into half-time. 1-0 down. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Mark, I don't even like... I think we all agree FSG need to spend. But tactically, so naive from Klopp and like the way we set up most weeks. Like, even when the World Cup was on, you're like, what did we do? It was almost getting to the point like we had like what, a month off or whatever long time the World Cup was on. And then we come back to continue to start making the same mistakes that we've seen 12 months prior as well. Yeah, there's going to be a substitution here. Gomez for Lucho. Yeah, it was spot on there. Understandable. Which would be disappointed there, Lucho. And you can understand Lucho's frustration. But from a tactical sense, it had to be one of the forwards, really. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not saying Klopp out, by the way, Chas. I love the man. We all love the man. But it's about time Klopp took some tactical responsibility of how he set up his team. Going forward and defensively as well. Because we had a period, even last week, do we actually coach Trent to actually defend? Like, defensive drills? Or do we just let him attack? And because he's still at the age of 24, he can learn stuff still. He's a young lad. But it's almost like he just can't be asked learning 1v1 defensive transitions as well. But come on, Reds. Gakpo. To Salah. Cody. To Robbo. Ball forward. Straight into the hands of Nick Pope. No, Han. He just come on for a Lucho there. Not a red card for you, Nigel. For me, it is, mate. Like, he won. Van Dijk got the man before the ball, for me. Yeah, and we are rubbish at defending. I respectful disagree. Big up there, Nigel. Thumbs up, miss. I can understand where people are coming from that not being a red, right? But at the end of the day, Liverpool, we just allowed ourselves so much time, like spacing behind initially. Like, even before Van Dijk's even committed that red card challenge, there's literally acres of space for Newcastle to attack. Tonali, and we a corner that for Newcastle. Well done, Reds. Still going to have a bloody 10 minutes of this chat. Well, we are done for this match. Big up there, Everest. I say, Obviously, we did go down to 10 men last week, but that was against Bournemouth. Playing against Newcastle today. Oh, what a save. And I tell you what a save by Allison Becker. But soon as Ali's made that and he's put it out for a corner, Matip has come out and absolutely screamed. I don't know if it's one of our players just to not close him down or... Bloody hell, what a save, Ali. It's going to be another season where Ali's getting man of the match again. Miggy. So we got 9 minutes before half-time chatting. Yes, Liverpool being absolutely diabolical today. Some things don't change from a defensive standpoint of view for Liverpool. Utter shambles. If it wasn't for Allison, we'd be finished as a football club. We'd literally be finishing 10th every season or 15th. But I know for the fact, after this game's finished as well, though, chat, we as a club are going to get absolutely battered by the officials as well. It wouldn't surprise me if they go as far as giving Klopp a touchline suspension, or even if they probably give Van Dijk another longer suspension, really. Trippier now, going forward. I was going to say, it was a poor ball, but Gordon's kept that in. Liverpool getting stretched so much at this moment in time. Ali's come out. Close him down. Oh, this is embarrassing. Even when Liverpool have 11 men, we don't close quick enough, man. Like, that ball's fell out to the edge of the box. And I get we're down to 10 men. But even still, simple. Just comes down to application of the players and the mentality, really. You need to want to close down that space and win that ball. Wouldn't surprise me if Ali's going to get a yellow card here as well. Just about kicked that inside. Robbo. Come on, Cozy. Like, Salah and... I know we're down to 10 men, but even still. And, like, Lucho was fuming when he come off. I know I said straight away, even before the sub got made, I knew Lucho would be the player that got sacrificed. But Salah and Gakpo need to book up their ideas tonight. Well, today. I know it's difficult when you're down to 10 men, but in those transitions, when you do get that ball past the halfway line, need to make it count. And a lot of Newcastle fans, I don't know what they did, and I don't understand where they're coming from. Liverpool, another day, another referee, would have found themselves down to 9 men. Obviously with Trent, but that could have been easily a second yellow card. That's clever by Robbo. 6 experience rubbing off on the team there. Slowing the game down, really. Thing is, Trent's captain now, chat. As we know, he's the assistant captain now, so he needs to rally the team, really. But this is actually quite embarrassing by Trent. Literally just watching for about 30 seconds there. He's got his head down. Captain of Liverpool, yes, you've not played well, but you're meant to inspire the team as well. Start getting the lads up, bigging them up. Especially when you're down to 10 men. Should be screaming, should be shouting. Demanding more from yourself and the team. We're just very fortunate that Newcastle today have not been at the races so far. Even though they are winning 1-0, but if we got Newcastle on another day where, as we did against Aston Villa, That was a tremendous game, that chat, wasn't it? Newcastle versus Villa. Ball over the top. Cody. Oh, that is poor by Cody. Should at least got the shot away. I think they were to-ing and throwing, really, whether he was in an offside position. Now it's a 3-on-4 here. Gordon, Robbo, go out. Close him. Don't let him come onto his left foot. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. Well in, Randy. Well in, lads. See what this Liverpool team's mental strength is all about. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Someone's like... Oh, come on. Mo and Gakpo, I get they're down to 10 men, but they're not coming closer to the ball. They're just too arsed about getting too far away. More compact, man. Need to be starting playing in those spaces, like the 6-10 yards of space when you're getting the ball. Especially when you're down to 10 men. You're just asking far too much for the player on the ball. You got probably about 4 minutes left of this first half, but there will be probably about 5-6 minutes added on. Mainly due to the stoppages, the red card, and a couple of the challenges as well. From either sides. Virgil van Dijk, captain and sent off. Should have given it to Robbo. Aye. Yeah. Does his job. No messing. 100% there, state. So the thing is, as we know, with Nat Phillips, he knows his ability extremely well. Nat Phillips knows he's not going to leave himself 50 yards of space in behind. Nat Phillips, when he's on the pitch, drops back a good 20-30 yards. With Trent, he just goes, oh yeah, sounds, I'm going to go forward, but I just can't be arsed tracking behind me. But Liverpool need to get into half time 1-0. And have 10 men still on the pitch. From a Newcastle point of view as well, though, chat, you'll be disappointed if you're Eddie Howe. No yellow card. Come on, ref. But yeah, this is why Nunez should have started in the 9. He would have put fear into the team with his pace and chaos, so they would have sat back more. I'd say take Gakpo off as well, though, chat. As Pano said there, you need that bit more pace in behind, really. And Nunez, he's so unpredictable, really, isn't he? But let's not forget here, chat. Salah's been absolutely shocking as well. I think the only shot we've had in this first half, chat, was that Lucho Effie. Lovely little solo run. Massive. Where's Trent? Oh, there he is. Come on, boys. Come on, Liverpool. Ball out wide. Get into the box. Stop. Don't. Come on. Ball to Endo. Work it round well, Reds. Sure, you got to be a yellow card, that ref. Are you having a laugh? And we have Liverpool free kick there. Yeah, Miggy. Clever, intelligent foul there. Can't take Salah off again. He'll spit his dummy out, so we'll go for Nunez and Gakpo at some point. Yeah, but at the end of the day, mate, isn't it? Sod the players, really. At the end of the day, they play for Liverpool Football Club. If they want to moan and whinge, it should be for the betterment of the team. Let's not forget, like, was it... I know I didn't watch the game, watch the highlights and that, but judging on what everyone said, Salah didn't have, like... So it was like... Oh... 4 minutes, yeah, I got that spot on there, chat. Yeah, he is Panov. The good thing that Salah's done today is protect Trent. He's done extremely well at doing that. Looks like Salah's gone to a bit more of a we've gone to a 4-4-1 chat. Obviously Salah's playing a lot central. You got McAllister, Endo in those central midfield roles. And then you got Szoboszlai on the right and then Gakpo on the left. And Liverpool are demanding at least a yellow card here. Oh, you lucky boy. Oh, nearly missed kick there by Nick Pope. That was a shocking ball out. Fortunate. It's got to be a card. Referee! How much Saudi money have they give these referees? Couple of grand by the looks of it. I'm a corner now. Come on, Reds. Oh, get up, Jolinson. Games like this show that we need to be a better squad overall. The quality times is painful. How are we, Russell? I'll say, missed you, lad. Missed us all. Russell didn't even ask how me Aussie was. Bit disappointed, but yeah, it's alright. Let it off. Tell you what, could we nick a goal before half time? That would be fantastic. Come on. Ball in. Oh, Salah. Stop whinging, man. Oh, he's done so well there, Szoboszlai. Battle for it, Reds. Come on. Oh, my. Fair play. Good, proper battle today. It's what you're always going to get when you play Newcastle away or home. Probably Fabinho's Rolex there, Stearney. It's just like the little challenges, like on a counter-attack as well. But I think the referee, since that red card, he's calmed down for like Liverpool and Newcastle players, really. But the referee set the precedent the first 5 minutes into this game. Straight away, giving out yellow cards. And that's the issue for referees now. If you start doing that, then you've got to continue with that like momentum that you've done for the whole game. But tell you what, could you imagine Liverpool hopefully get something away from this game, chat? Oh, I doubt it, but you still got to believe, chat, until it's 2-0, 3-0. Still in this game at 1-0. Stormy. Handbags were well and truly out. I think Ian Klopp's probably going to choke slam here at referee on the halfway line anyway when he comes off. And Robbo's just giving him a bit of his mind here. Yeah, but chat, let us know, obviously, thoughts on that. Pretty sure a lot of Liverpool players will rightly have a go to death. But if you just tune in, either Newcastle fan or whatnot, yeah, like I said straight away, it was a red card. Because he got the man and then the ball, really, for me. Doesn't help when Sky aren't actually bloody showing a lot of highlights. It took them 5 minutes to show a replay. Big up there, Shay. How are we, lad? Good to see you in the comments, matey. Crapiola first half. Nunez needs to come on second half without a doubt as well. Big up there, Ant. How are we, matey? Hope you had a good week. Obviously, Leicester winning. I think he's won. Was it last night, Ant? Or he's won since I've been away. So good result for you again. Unstoppable. Top of the league, as I said when I was on your show last week. Before I went away, use a fly up that championship table. He'll be back in the Prem. No worries about that. Nice one there, Mark. Make sure you head over to Ant Leicester fan channel as well. Seriously, take the money for Salah. He is so dry, man. That was from Press. It's disappointing, mate, when you see performances like today as well. But it's to come away from this game as well for me, especially being away for a week, and we've had a whole week from a defensive point of view as well. We'll start with Trent as well. It was a silly yellow card, whether it was or wasn't. He still threw the ball away. By the laws of the game at the minute, we all know the referees are clamping down on dissent and clamping down on a lot of things. So what Trent shouldn't have done, and what he done, was it last week or the first game of the season, where he's time wasting with the ball and he's picking up stupid yellow cards. As soon as Trent gets that yellow card, what does he do? Goes and shoves Gordon, like literally 2 minutes after. And I can understand where Newcastle fans' frustration is. If that was me or if that was an opposition player, I'd be screaming on the stream, like, bloody send him off. But the referee, fortunate enough for Liverpool, bottled it then. Would it have been an extremely soft red card? Yes, but we've seen referees, and that's where it comes from, the consistency as well. I'm pretty sure we'll see a similar challenge or certain couple of scenarios in the second half, even from a Newcastle player or another Liverpool player as well, where it probably does warrant a yellow card, but then the referee's not giving it. But yeah, Trent's defensively shocking. Probably one of the worst right backs from a defensive point of view in European football. When Liverpool were playing extremely well in that 4-3-3, when we had Hendo, Fabinho, Gini, when that midfield worked its bloody arse off to protect the likes of Robbo, protect Trent as well, protect their defensive weaknesses, to say. But when that midfield is gone, when the midfield is not on full song, Trent, for me, cannot play right back. And even when he has gone into that inverted role today, from a tactical point of view, and I'll bang on about this with Kev and the lads, and we'll speak about it later, but from a structural point of view, even when we had 11 men on the pitch, we're just so poor in the transitions in terms of every scenario from a defensive point of view. And what are we? Fortunate enough, we're only, 3 match weeks into the new season, but it's been the same situations that have arisen over the last, 4 or 5 years. Even when Trent was playing well and he was bombing on, there was always, let's not forget, there was always those situations that did arise down that right-hand channel, and any goals Liverpool were conceding was always down that right-hand side as well. So it's, if you're an elite level coach or even a bloody Sunday League manager, you know what you want to do against Liverpool. You want to isolate Trent. You want to isolate Robbo down that left-hand side. You want to get him behind the likes of Endo and McAllister as well. But yeah, just at the end of the day, when I was away, I was, as I said, top of the show. We all want to get signings, but at the end of the day, from a tactical sense, Liverpool being poor, but Liverpool being poor in the transfer window again. There's so much, as we all know, every Liverpool fan, so much bloody work to do in this market. The fact that, and it was Jurgen's comments, and they're not new really, but basically just said he's a massive yes man, Jurgen Klopp, again, probably for the 20th time in his managerial career. I love the man, we all love the man, but if he's happy when it comes down to the last day of the transfer window and goes, yeah, I didn't need any more players, he's lying to himself, and he's lying to us fans in general as well, because every Liverpool fan can very much see that this squad, as you've already mentioned today, chat, is massively underprepared. And every Liverpool fan's been saying this for not even the last 12 months, last couple of years as well. If Liverpool were fortunate enough, Liverpool haven't had an injury to Salah in the last 5 years, we haven't really had to think about who plays down the right-hand side. Similar with Mane, similar with Firmino when he's playing in tip-top form. So But it was those situations where if Liverpool would drop a game or would drop a period of poor form, there wasn't a lot of players to come in and very much nail down the mast really and make their first team opportunity, like first team place anyway. Yeah, and Stephen looking at that goal, chat, I've seen it about 5 times. That's a mistake. You probably didn't even need to overanalyze that. It's shocking. It's a literally. I know Salah doesn't help him with that back pass. But even still, like Trent's 10, 15, 20 yards out of his position. I'll put my headphones on, see what the panelists on Sky think about that, Red. Yeah, that's a red card. Every single time. People go, he won the ball. Yes, he did. But he won the ball in the second transition of the ball. Not this. Yeah, he's lazy. And even from a point of view, from a defensive point of view there, chat, it's a simple ball. Is that by Gordon? Yeah, that ball from Gordon should not be allowed to initially go through about 2 or 3 players. I don't. Sorry, I'm just listening to what they're saying. Oh, it's actually good that you actually got Townsend on. You got Given and got Carragher. I disagree with Carragher there. He's saying it's a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. That would have been, but the referee, from my point of view, that is a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Carragher's like, but we don't know. Bloody hell, it's Isaac Carragher. Like even if Isaac does get away from Van Dijk, he gets at least a shot away. So technically, from a technicality point of view, it's a red card for me. That's why I instantly went red card, because the angle of Isaac's body position, as soon as he takes that or tried to take that first initial touch, you can see from his body position really the angle in which Isaac's exited, in terms of when he's got that ball into his feet, exited a different angle. That ball and the angle of his body was going towards the goal. It might look a slight initial freeze frame it, like he might have been going wide, but even if he's took that touch, Isaac, his second touch then would be inside to very much get a strike away on goal, really, chat. So let us know. Yeah, big up there, Sporty. Yeah, red card, mates. I'd agree, mates. I know a couple of people in the chat are saying it wasn't a red, but yeah, all day for me. Big up there. Big up there, Teresa Ring. If we pull out a draw from this, it is a win for us. 100% there, mates. Apologies on that pronunciation, mates. But good to see it in the comments. Good to see a couple of new faces as well. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well, Reds. Massively does help out the stream. Too many cracks to fix, Stephen, with the GP low. Yeah, 100% there, mates. A view from the stands. Big up, mates. End of that first half. Should give you a bit of positive thoughts going into the second. 100%, mates. Yeah, big up there. Your lads are absolutely flying, mates, aren't they? Like, it's a joy to watch, fellas, to say the point of view, mates. Defo get it on the yeah, it's tremendous football inside Unai Emery. Anyway, I have them in my top 4. It's too late in the window to be even considering. Yeah, Shay, bloody hell. Like, where would Liverpool be? Well, I said that before the half time. Liverpool would be a top 10, top 15 team in the Premier League if we didn't have Allison. Because Christ, Ali literally gets man of the match every single week. Was similar to the Tommy one from Arsenal, just a consistency. And chat, let us know. So say red or in relation to the Van Dijk, but it's for me. If anyone's just shooting it was a red for Van Dijk. Apologies there, chat, before I went on my little rant. Just quickly reading through all these comments, making sure I haven't missed it. Happy days there, and 2-1. Yeah, it's even just keep on winning 1-0, 2-1, and yeah, he's easy be back in the Prem, mate. Easy, easy, easy. You see, that squad's too good enough in the Championship, mate. Especially if you do keep older, like the likes of Dewsbury Hall and is it Inacho still at use? Or like your attacking players, it's good enough, really. And that is it. Emarvi, the lad from Montpellier, the English lad. I think he's got a couple of goals already this in the Championship, mate. He is a level above the Championship, so like yeah, he's I watched a couple of times Montpellier over the last couple of seasons, and he was a special player to say the least. Anyway, and he's got him for a bloody bargain as well. Especially that money that you reinvested off the back of Harvey Barnes. I'd arguably say, oh, it's a big shout, like, but I think you've got a better player in Harvey than Harvey Barnes anyway. Only time will tell. That's the only time will tell if you have done. Apologies, Jazz. Answer with a kill. Yeah, big up there, chat. Big up there, Doug. How are we, matey? Good evening, Jack. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I did, mate. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I enjoyed it, mate. It's good to actually get away. I did miss, as I said, top of the show, chat. I have missed doing the shows, reviews, and talking about the footy, just even Premier League in general as well. I did watch a couple of games when I was away. I did watch that Man United game. I was watching it with a couple of lads from Manchester as well, and yeah, to say the least, they were calling me a bad luck omen. But he pulled it back anyway because I was sat there watching the game with them, and he went 2-0 down the first 5 minutes. So I was like, oh, go away, boys. But it was a good cracking game of football to watch that. Excuse me. Sven should have been off, and I've no complaints with Van Dijk. Yeah, more or less what I said at the end of that first half, Doug. Liverpool very fortunate on another day. Could have easily, should have really been down to nine men. And Van Dijk was last man. If it's a foul, it's a red. Clear goal scoring opportunity. 100% there. But I don't know if you're watching the half-time analysis there, chap, but as I mentioned with Carragher. It's actually good to see Townsend on. He's very decisive. I think he's very good at his punjy job. He causes, not controversy really, but he's got very different opinions, and that's what makes the best content, really. You're watching it on telly or YouTube or whatnot. Not like controversial point of view, but like people that have different. Oh, Harry Kane. It just creates more debate and better understanding as well. But Harry Kane getting scoring from the penalty spot as well. Chat, did he score the first goal for Bayern? Let us know who scored the first goal for Bayern. But yeah, it's 2-0 Bayern. But yeah, Liverpool. I'm hoping we sort it out, chat, but yeah, it's going to be the next 5-10 minutes of this second half are extremely pivotal. Because if Liverpool concede in the first 5, 10, 20 minutes, game over, really. Because that's when the crowd and that's when the tired legs will set in, tired minds as well, into this Liverpool side. Especially when you're playing the St. James's Park. That crowd gets on your back and really well. But if Liverpool can get a goal, I'll tell you what, would be an amazing performance. I'm hoping that we're more hoping that we can get back into this game, but it's a massive upward, very difficult thing to do. But funny things have happened in football. Could be a potential red card for Newcastle. A lot can change in football, as we've all seen. Chat, big up there, sporty mates. Klopp has two choices: work under the model in place, or be a yes man, as you call it, Jack, or leave. Yeah, as I said, we all love Jurgen, but he is a yes man. But at the end of the day, he's employed by the football club, and it comes down to the people above him really to make those decisions. Like if they're turning around to Jurgen and going, right, we've got £100 million here for Caicedo, do you want it? Do you want us to bid for him? And Klopp's going, no. Or like they're going, oh, we'll bid 100 million for Tchouameni, do you want him? And Klopp's going, no. It's like the money's there as well, and the last couple of years have very much showed that. Of course, could you imagine? FSG have took large brunt of the criticism, which is understandable and rightly so, but we're not savvy to being in these board meetings where, could you imagine if Jurgen Klopp's had the opportunity to spend 120 million on a couple of players over the last couple of years, and he's went, nah, I'm happy, I'm content with the players that I've got. But we are back underway for the second half, chat. Oh, what's it? But yeah, let us know, as more or less everyone just saying that was a red card. We can argue that red since it was against us. Oh, sorry there, mate, I'll get back to that. Ball in. Oh my god, that should have been 2-0. Sloppy by Matip there. Fortunate enough for Liverpool. What did I say before we kicked off for the second half, chat? Got to weather the storm. But yeah, Saudi bid 150, 170 million. Sell him, look for what he did with Coutinho money and build for 3 seasons. Big up their press. Yeah, if it is a bid of like, what, say 120, 150 million, I think Liverpool would be extremely stupid to turn down that money. Oh, Gordon. Gordon is absolutely done Trent here. Scouse on Scouse action here. Oh, he's absolutely done him there. You're getting done by Anthony Gordon. Trent. Oh, it's so lazy. Is the ref actually going to get a card out? No. Gakpo's just been absolutely poleaxed on like 30 yards from goal. Let's have a little look at this replay. Would have been great if Sky showed it initially. Oh no, it's Joel stuck his ass in his face. Yeah, it wasn't a bad tackle. Just probably a bit of a surprise for Gakpo. The ref decisions are so inconsistent. That's the thing, Shay, yeah, but end of the day, mate, we don't think any of us today, as we know, we're not going to be making excuses. Fundamentally, it's come down to Liverpool just being extremely poor in decision making as well. But yeah, and even literally got a free kick there. Ball over the top, stupid ball, intercepted, and it's just gone out for a goal kick. Ah, Klopp, just shut your mouth, lads. Just shut your mouth. No wonder all the referees in the league despise him. Just doesn't shut his gob. I love the lads. We all love him. But he makes it extremely difficult. Like, no wonder all the referees don't give him decisions. Screams at them half of the time. After that, he's getting a touchline suspension most weeks. He should start doing Klopp what Guardiola done for the last 4 or 5 years. Guardiola just sarcastically criticises them. Like, he does it where he's criticising them, but he does it jokingly. Not saying he should get away with it, but there's ways about doing it. But not where just Klopp just looks like he wants to deck after the referees. And we all know that he make difficult decisions, but yeah. Too many cracks if I could big up there, Henry, yeah. They're in here. Joelinton. Stand him up, Trent. I swear this ball goes in the box. Oh, it actually has as well. Get Trent off the pitch. I know he's the captain, but we're literally getting... I'm sorry, but... I swear, if there's any Liverpool fan out there that is still defending Trent from a defensive point of view, I don't know what to say to you, in all honesty. I would be extremely baffled, to say the least. It's like you're watching a game at like under 12s. And it's what, 20-0? Was it? Full time, call the game off. Trent is getting absolutely done every single time. It was bad enough when it was against Vinny Jr. But it's Gordon. Oh. What's he out? Trippier's got a yellow. Referee's got his yellow. I thought you forgot that card today, ref. Just only. That's Chippy's own fault, and as I say, too much of that. Talked himself into a booking there. Come on, Liverpool, actually going to do something today, or are you just going to piss about with it? Robbo. Tambane. Everything about this performance today is shocking, chat. And it's difficult to judge as well, though, chat, Joe, because we're down to 10 men. Then one goes, oh, yeah, it's 10 men, you're playing with one less man. But even when we had 11 men on the pitch. Big up there, Skywalker. Is it Luke or Anakin? All right, lad. But yeah, I don't. We've been asking for that a couple of seasons, mate. What is Trent doing? It's just lack of mentality, lack of concentration, lack of quality as well in those defensive areas. Bayern 2-0. Kane scored. Pen. Big up there, Henry. Yeah, better 10 first half. Come on, Henry. Yeah, Mark, I'm waiting for the day that AI will reffing, yeah. Probably see that in another like 50 years, innit? Virtual reffing. Probably will do a better job than half of these clowns anyway. Thing is, UEFA Champions League draw, Henry. Nice one for reminding us, mate. We're not in it. It's our own fault. We weren't good enough last year. Absolutely shambolic. Yeah, big up there, Tony, saying get Trent off before he sends off. I agree, mate. But if it does happen, hopefully, bloody hell, we'll all be fuming if it does. But we know who to blame there, chat. If Trent stays on another 20 minutes, gets sent off, then I'm sorry, but Jurgen Klopp needs to have an absolute. It's just Jurgen Klopp's fault. Brian. I've got a bit more colour anyway, haven't I? But I chat much more than I usually would have. Yeah. Pour down. Gordon versus Trent. Let's see who comes out on this again. Oh, look, it's Gordon again. Just literally allowed to shoot on his right foot. Well done, boys. Eee! What a great stat that was. I didn't even half know that. Knew that. Gordon was released by Liverpool at the age of 11. What could have been? It's walking the park for the Jersey. See this, Henry? Put a tiger on his own back there, Trent. He has answered. He has, but he's just... As I said, as we all know, chat, when Liverpool were playing well, when we had the right midfield, Robbo and Trent were allowed, and they didn't really have that mentality of they didn't really need to track back, because obviously they've done so much good work forward, but the midfield and the defence was able to cope with it at that period. But over the last 2 years, it's always a case in point of, oh, we'll keep on playing Trent either right back, or even this inverted role. Like, it's almost like case in point, every single week that goes by, when Liverpool can see goals, you're like, do we actually practice defensive drills week to week? It's almost like we don't. Yeah, Banov, true. No, I mean, Trent was good. It should be a free. Bring that on for Gomez. Is Nat actually on the bench, chat, is he? Doesn't have to check the bench. Tonali! Oh, that should be 2-0. It's good defend. Well, done enough there, Gomez. Got a toe on it. Oh, boys, don't be losing that. 25 yards outside your box. I tell you what. Newcastle have been poor here today, chat. I know we've been bad, but bloody hell. Absolutely shocking, Newcastle. I know the Geordies will say that themselves. Especially when you're against 10 men as well. That's what does give me a bit of hope as well, though, chat. Still got, what, 34 minutes left in this game. There is still a world where Liverpool at least get a point out of this game, but it needs to be switched on. Or if it goes 2-0, game over. Joelinton. Stoney saying here, put Stefan on for Trent. So it'd be interesting, mate. Like, when you think of Toe and chat, when you think about the substitutions, really, Liverpool have got. A quick look at the bench as well. Oh, Tonali's done tremendous there. He skipped away from Gomez. Trent. Oh my God, I've actually just seen Trent defend. Wow. Corner. Close him down. Oh, fair play. But, wouldn't surprise me that flew in from the edge of the box. Bruno. So Jota's on. Where's Nunez, man? Endo, unlucky Endo. He's worked his bloody backside off today. Probably been one of my favourite players today, chat. He's done so much of the groundwork, really. And it wouldn't surprise me if we have to concede here with these substitutions. Yeah. We've literally just took off the protection. I don't get that. So why have we took off? Fair play if it pulls off and we win this game 2-1, 3-1, then sound. Oh, mate, Trent's going to get absolutely done here now for the next half an hour. So the bench-wise chat. So Jota's just come on. Bajcetic, Ben Doak, Nunez, Kwanzaa, Tsimikas. So we've got Elliott on, Gomez on, and Jota the Slosser. Gakpo's come off, Endo and Lucho Diaz. And Van Dijk went off for an early bath. Really early on in this game. Come on, Reds. 32 minutes left in this game. Can we get something out of this game? What's the hell? Villarreal beating Barca 3-2. Big result for that. Isaac now. Back out to Trippier. Go on, win that. Forwards. Go on, Macca. Good ball. So Buzzley. Play Jota down this left-hand side. Come on, Reds. Jota. Just get a shot away. Oh, he's got a corner. Come on, Reds. So you what, fair play to Liverpool. We committed players on that counter. It was a 4-on-5 for Liverpool. Come on, Reds, please. Get a goal. Yeah, Nunez is on the bench there, chat as well. Cleared. Make sure you are smashing that like button as well, everyone who haven't already done so. Massively helps out. Especially when I've been away for a couple of days on the channel. Good play by Liverpool. Salah! What are you doing, man? So slow on the ball, Mo. Matip somehow just got that. Come on, get at him, Trent. Do what you're actually good at. That's putting good, incisive balls into the penalty area, man. Elliot's come on now. Matip. Away to Salah. Down this right-hand side now. Needs a bit of support. Come on, Liverpool. Don't try and just walk the ball into the back of the net. There's real bit of sustained pressure from Liverpool in the whole hour of this game so far. It's going to be a foul as well. Yeah. Bit harsh, that ref, but very So how many likes we on our here chat? Yeah, 32 likes. Can we get that up at least to 40? Or 40 likes, chat. If you haven't done so, smash that. Gomez. That's going to be a goal kick there. He's got 29 minutes left in this game, Reds. Come on. Be an absolutely footballing miracle if Liverpool somehow escape today with a point. Yeah, big up there, panel. You don't have to apologise, lad. That's your opinions, lad. I'd agree at this moment in time. Hopefully Mo scores. Proves us all wrong, mate. But at the minute, he's just so slow when he gets that ball. But he'll probably haven't... I don't think Klopp can just really be arsed with his antics, really. Like the petulance from Salah if he was to get subbed off. It'd be all, oh, look at me. Trippier to Tonali. I tell you what, we miss. I know when he signed Tonali, I was like, oh, we got battered by Tyler Morton and San Siro when we played them. But he seems to have settled in extremely well to the Premier League. And you look at the price tag as well. Come on, Mo. Robbo's literally just got a lovely ball by Szoboszlai down that left-hand channel. Salah should have went central. What does Salah do? Drifts out wide, away from the ball. Get Nunez on, man. Get Nunez on. Elliot, come on. Don't let him shoot. Oh, what are we doing? Absolutely embarrassing. Gordon's literally just ran 25 yards. Go on, lad. Have a shot. Have a shot. Nah, just let him run. Good ball, Tonali, yeah. Oh, we're doing it again. Just letting the Newcastle player walk through our midfield. It's even worse when you're down to 10 men as well. But that's what the excuses will be after today's game. Oh, we were down to 10 men. Sod the red card. You still got to play football when you've got even 9 or 10 men. Still a game plan. Yeah, he does, Mark. Far too often. Yeah, it's a foul. Silly foul by Josser there. 25 minutes here, Chas. Can the Reds get at least a goal? Oh, need to switch on here. Yeah, it's true there, Panov, but you know for a fact if a bid does come in, chat, the Saudis are not going to put it in when the window is open. You know for a fact, as soon as that English window shuts, or a lot of the European windows shut, that's when the Saudis are bid for Salah. Oh, that should be 2-0. How's Botman missed that? Botman, man, that should have been a goal. Fortunate enough for Liverpool, we evade that opportunity. Yeah. Go on, Salah. Bit of move here. Bloody hell. Salah! Oh, no, Mo! Should have been a goal. Oh, Mo, you greedy boy. Get your head up. Slide that across the 6-yard box. That's 1-1. Good defending by Botman. Well, it's not good. It's fucking world-class defending by Botman. Chat, that should have been 1-0. Gotta take your opportunities when you're down to 10 men. Oh, great. Callum Wilson's coming on now. Come on. There's no one central here. There we go, Elliot. As soon as I say that. Well, that's it. Come on. Bit more better play from Liverpool when we've got the ball in the Newcastle half. Starting to try and creating a bit more now. Liverpool corner now. Ball in. Another corner. And Jolinson at the front post. Come on, the Reds. Yeah, he has done, Henry. Touchwood. Oh, mate, Joel. Ball in. Oh, I thought that was in. It's clear by Dan Bain. Ball in. Corner. Come on, Liverpool. Come on. Oh, behave, Botman. Part of being a bloody Premier League centre-half. You're gonna get. It's not the French league no more, lad. He's strong enough to battle. Who's that? Is that Robbo? Yeah, Robbo on this inward swinger. Come on. Someone just made connection on it. Away. Good defender by Newcastle again. Right, Allison, take your time. Back out to Trent. Oh, for jeez. Geordie humour there. I love it. As soon as Trent got that ball in the halfway line, they were shouting, shoot. Fair play. Yeah. 70th minute mark now, chat. 20 minutes left to go. Come on. Liverpool have grew into the second half a bit more, but it's all about your concentration levels now. Callum Wilson. Did Callum Wilson come on, chat? Not yet. I think they're waiting to bring him on. Probably going to take him off for either Gordon or Isaac. If I'm Newcastle, I'm putting 2 strikers on against a 10-man Liverpool. It's whether Newcastle are happy with the 1-0 or they want to just try and get that second goal, kill off the game. Oh, unlucky there, McAllister. Yeah, go 4-4-1. Jota on the left, Harvey on the right. Nunez up front and knock the ball over the top for Nunez. Mums and Panov. I think Klopp's having a word with one of the Liverpool players there, down that right-hand side. Yeah, Callum Wilson's coming on. Oh, my God. That's what you call substitutions, chat. You got Harvey Barnes coming on. And you've got Callum Wilson coming on as well. What a signing Isaac is, man. So good. Isaac's off. Wilson on, as we knew. And Gordon off for Barnes. Tell you what, if you would have asked any Newcastle fan, you'd only be getting Anthony Gordon 2 years ago. You would have cried their eyes out because they absolutely despise Everton fans and they despise mainly that fella as well, but plays for the club. Tonali off for Longstaff. I wouldn't have made that substitution. I would have kept him on. Been absolutely superb, the Italian. Time, Matip. Well done, Joel. Don't. That's not even... Yeah, Matip's gives the ball away there, chap, but he's literally been given a pass when he's literally got the attacking players on his arse. Stupid decision making, man. Yeah, go on, we'll give him the ball when he's got about 2 players on him. Oh, bring on Nunez! What have we got to wait for here, chat? Are we waiting to go 2-0 down? Is that it, Jürgen? I'm not even asked if you're scared of pissing off Salah. Get Nunez on, man. Need fresh legs. Someone that's gonna bloody work the backside off, man. Salah does that, but we're what, 73 minutes in? Oh, what a ball by Miggy. Ball lane. Oh, Callum. Yeah, big up there, Bright. Big up there, Jay. How are we, mates? Good result for United there. Was it yesterday? I mean, it was yesterday, yeah. Great game to watch, that. Botman there. Unlucky. Harvey Barnes running a Trent now. Stand him up. Well done. Tell you what, McAllister and Matip. I know we've got 17 minutes left to go, but superb. Oh. Considering Liverpool have been down to 10 men, McAllister's done a tremendous job. Oh. Come on, the ball's in play. That's poor officiating. Referee should have blew his whistle when that second ball come on the pitch. Trent. Is that a penalty? No. Referee's having none of it. That's... Ah, yeah. Never a pen, that shot. Never a pen. Jota tried to buy it. It's the thing, no, Mark. Like, Salah's... We love the lad, but he's been so successful for Liverpool. But we shouldn't be in a position where we're just overly reliant on one individual player to win us. I know we've got Nunez and that, but it's the thing. Oh, Miggy's just absolutely hit the post. What a run. Deserved a goal, that. Tell you what a run. The little lad does that so well. Oh, he's caressed. Looks like he's just caressed that into the bottom left corner. Bottom left post. Unlucky there, lad. But yet again, Liverpool just allowing attacking players in on goal. Go ahead, son. Have a shot. 15 minutes left. Yeah, he doesn't bite. He does not, mate. Yeah, it's good to see that, Bright. Good to see that, mate. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, it only took you 20 minutes, lads. Nunez is coming. Please take Salah off. McAllister off. Unlucky there, Macca, lads. Quansah on. Bloody hell, we're seeing a positive change by Jurgen Klopp. So, McAllister off. Nunez on. And Quansah off for Matip. Playing with a 4-4. You might as well, though, chat. You're getting beat 1-0. Try and go for that extra goal. We concede, we do. Yeah. Yeah, Henry, Nunez will be... Diaz will be sound, mate. As I said, it was only a little knock he had in the first 5 minutes of the game. He ran it off. He only got taken off due to, obviously, the red card, mate. From a technical point of view, he needs to drop a forward to very much bring on a more defensive-minded player. Give you that bit more defensive solidity. Harvey Elliott. Found Darwin Nunez. Oh, Darwin. Jesus. What a ball by Elliott. And they're in here. Harvey Barnes. Stand them up. Oh, that is poor by Newcastle. That is so poor. Literally, Harvey Barnes. He had Callum Wilson at the back post. But yet again, Newcastle still giving Liverpool a lifeline here. But just before that, chat, Nunez, a delicious ball by Harvey Elliott. Go on. Unlucky there, Darwin. Better. As soon as he brought Nunez on, he's causing absolute utter carnage. Not a yellow card, no. Fair play. Oh, it's just a shocking touch by Nunez. Yeah, it's only took him how long, Pano, chat? Trent now, Elliott. Just get that ball out wide and just... Quansah. Oh, Jolinton injured. Yeah, it looks like Trent's playing centre half here, chat. Fair play. Go on, Darwin! Nunez! Get Darwin! Get in! Get in! That's why we've wanted them on the last 20 minutes. Come on! What a strike! Lovely ball into the path of Darwin Nunez. Fortunate, little bit of luck. Get in. Ball over the top. Oh, is it Botman or whoever it is? Lots of luck for Liverpool, but at the end of the day, you've got to take that. He still had a lot of work to do there, the Uruguayan. He striked that so well. Side net into the left-hand goal. Inside left corner as well. Now, can Liverpool win this game? Come on. As Jurgen Klopp saying, focus, Reds. Come on. This is why we've needed Nunez on for like, what, last 20 minutes, but... Come on. Still a long way to go here, chat. Still 9 minutes. Probably going to be a couple of minutes added on for extra time. Well, additional time as well, so... As Steve said. But just about mentality now, as we said there, yeah, and going like that. Nothing stupid at the back now. Be defensively secure. But as we said, Newcastle being absolutely shocking today. Even when Liverpool went down to 10 men. Too many missed opportunities from them. But Darwin doing what he does best. And that's to produce goals like that. I still back the lad. I know a lot of you still back Darwin Nunez. But if you give Darwin Nunez a proper run in this Liverpool team, he'll bang. And he done extremely well last year as well. Go on, Liverpool going forward now. Waves and waves and waves of red shirts. Jota. Found Nunez. Found Jota. Salah. Szoboszlai. Oh. Come on, lads. Keep it up. Don't be giving nothing stupid fouls here. Keep your heads. Darwin, lad. Nunez. As the travelling cop echoing. And rightly so. Come on, switch on here, lads. It's just frustrating as well, though, as we know. We know we can play well, it's just annoying. Referee booking someone here. Who's he booking here? But don't think Newcastle can have anything to moan about today. Been playing against 10 men for, well, 80 minutes. Have plenty of chances. Oh, get up. That's it here. Tell you what. Oh, yeah, Nunez. Nunez. Come on, chat. I'm researching the Danes' arrival in Cambridge in the 9th century. I might have to sack it off now and concentrate on this match. It's the arrival of the Uruguayan striker Hannah in the 21st century that hopefully will have, and hopefully will send shockwaves in Europe for years to come. Because we're finishing like that, you won't be too bad. Darwin. Just needs a bit more confidence. And that certainly was a goal with confidence. He's done that in their box, Hannah. He's done that. And I tell you what, we've stolen a point from what, as we watched in that first half, wasn't good enough. It was quite harsh with Trent. I think you've got to be harsh with the levels that we as a football club, as fans, and we want from our players. It's important that you critique them and you analyse their game as well, because with those areas to improve, there's levels still to go and go and go and go again. Take us to victory when Adrian's on left wing. Oh, is that a bad... Oh, I thought it was Trippier that was down. Oh, that doesn't look good for Botman. Hopefully he's okay. Tremendous centre-half. Could be a big miss, especially on the Champions League football as well. Matty Saga coming on. Doesn't look like a good one, that chat. Could be a couple of weeks out, that for Botman. It was one of those weird ones. There wasn't like anything malicious about the tackle. Just went down under a bit of pressure. Ah, jeez. Don't foul him. Handball. It's not an handball. Move, ref. Out to him, Trent. Out. Don't you dare let him cross. Newcastle target. We're going to let them cross, aren't we? No, back in the middle. Go on. Forward now, Ali. Go on. Forward. This is what we're wanting. I'll tell you what, we can rob 3 points in this game. What a win. Fair play to Ali there. When I was wanting to get that ball forward, I was thinking, just don't do nothing stupid, Reds. You've done... Out. Stand him up. Don't give away a pensions. You know. Stand him up. Help him, Elliot. Harvey, come on. Don't do nothing stupid in the penalty area, Reds. Now out. Out. Oh, we're sitting too deep. Come on. Just inviting pressure here. Liverpool, when we got that goal, we were in the face, Newcastle. We were playing in their own half. Oh, good defending. No, it's his back there. Hit Robbo's back. It hit his back. I'll tell you what, it's getting checked. Chat anyway. The VAR for a potential handball. Longstaff collected by Ali. But for me, first initial thoughts with that ball's hit the back of Andy Robbo's. Yeah, it's easy. Doesn't even need a VAR check. We know that straight away. I knew that straight away. Shut it. No, behave, man. It's embarrassing that was even getting questioned to be an handball. Quite clearly, it is the back. It's excellent defending by Andy Robbo. Got a minute left. Chat. Probably going to be about 5-6 minutes added done. As you anticipate, Liverpool were trying to slow the game down. And we have done that very well today. Considering when you're getting down to 10 men, you don't want to be playing fast all the time. You play fast in the right moments when you've got good bit of possession. Oh, Wilson should be hitting target there. Tell you what, Kwanzaa, come on, son. Yeah, when you think about it, Hannah and chat, this would be an excellent draw when you take into account everything that's happened in this game. Oh, we'll speak about that a bit later anyway. Get Kevin, everyone, I'll post the links into the chat as well. You're welcome to have your say on tonight's show. But, yeah. Yeah, 5 minutes. Thought it would be. Yeah, 5 minutes. Could you imagine if Liverpool get a winner here? Oh. I might jump out of the window. Wouldn't advise that, chat. In excitement. Well done, Gomez. Yeah, 5 minutes added on here, chat. Anyone just tuning in now? Let's press. He said, who needs Van Dijk? Press, we've got better without Van Dijk on the pitch. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But you're absolutely spot on there, mate. But you never know. Kwanzaa could be long term. There's a lot of people in the academy that really do rate this young lad. Potentially, I think he is. The next couple of years, he will be the next big player to come through the ranks and get into Liverpool's first team. Might be a bit more quicker. Panov, no. Second floor. As Mike said, basement, no. Definitely no. Yeah, sensible thing to do here, chat. Just don't be committing the centre half forward, man. Lovely ball by Quansah. Can you keep that in? Oh, unlucky. It's the right idea to try and find Trent there. Now Trent is vacated quite a large section of the pitch here. Get back, Robbo. Oh, space here in the penalty area. Oh, good defending there by Ali. Keep out the ball. Finish the game 1-1. Go back to Merseyside with a point. Tell you what, it was a great save by Ali. And let's not forget that save in the first half, chat. Was it first half, chat? Where Ali just saved it onto the bar. Ridiculous. Chat, get your man in the matches in. Oh, Nunez! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Nunez! Get in! Come on! Darwin Nunez! Absolute robbery! 2-1. 2-1. Mohamed Salah. What a run by Darwin Nunez. What a ball by Salah. Get in. Oh, what a game. Unbelievable, Jeff. I'm knackered now. Nunez. I've always loved you, lad. I've always backed you. All those dominators. My man's just won you the game. Can we get a third here? We can get a third. Go on forward. Kill the game. Go in the corner. There's a minute left. Go in the corner. Our ball. Get in, Trent! Come on! What a performance by our lads today. First half was an absolute shambles. But that is the beauty of football. Nah, should we just check it on the score? 10 seconds left. Go through him. That's it. That's it. Whistle. Get back in your shape. Come on, switch on. Yeah, it was a lovely assist by Salah, Duncan. Tremendous. Come on, last kick of the game here. Nick Pope, Christ. Going up here. Come on, Liverpool, defend it. Switch on. Come on, win it. The desire needs to be there. I say that and Gomez just literally threw Longstaff to the floor. Please, see this game out. Come on. Ali's. That it? That it? Goal kick. Come on. Whistle. Come on. Nunez. Nunez. I'm sorry, but if you've got nothing else better to say to Nunez, he's come on and he's absolutely changed this game. We were all calling for it from the 60th minute. Go on, whistle. Get in! Come on! What a win! Liverpool down to 10 men for large spells in that game. Bloody hell, got me bloody headset trapped around me. Bloody cheer. Reds. Come on. What a performance. What a performance in that second half. No words. Darwin bloody Nunez. Get in, lad. No words needed. Might do that if we win the league. I was close to it, Hannah. Bloody hell. What a game. What have we just seen? I'll take a couple of seconds just to soak this in, chat. What have we just seen? Tactically, and I question Klopp today from a tactical point of view. We've absolutely, tactically, with those substitutions, that's what we've all been crying out for. We got it absolutely spot on. In terms of the way we went to a 4-4-1, and then when Nunez come on as well. Absolutely bloody superb. Woo! I can't wait for this post-match reaction show, Reds. It was Steve, but hopefully we have a lot less of that this season. But that's what we were speaking about even before the game kicked off. It's that mentality Liverpool have done today. Never say die attitude. Went down to 10. We tried our absolute bloody hardest to win that game. And even Joao Quansah, when he's come on, looked a man above his years anyway. Certainly. Gomez, when he come on, excellent. McAllister, when he was on the pitch, excellent. Joe Matip, Allison, superb. Absolutely. Like, even Matip when he was down to 10. Yes! Go on, Jurgen. Come on there, the Reds. Right, chat. I'm going to get some scran. Enjoy it. I'll be back. What time are we on now? Yeah. Might be back probably in the next hour and a half. But if you don't get your notifications, chat, you want to be here. I want to be discussing with you, Kev, anyone that wants to pop on, speak about this tremendous performance. First half wasn't the best, but who's bloody arsed? We've just went to one of the most difficult grounds in England, especially over the last 2 years. But what a performance by all those lads. Trent, I criticised him heavily in that first half, but he and the whole team pulled it back massively second half, and that's what we want. We're proud of these lads, That's what we said at half-time. Win, lose or draw, we get behind them as well. Yeah, and as Duncan said there, the fighting for the ball was extremely... That's where it all changed. As soon as you had Nunez on the pitch, he was wanting to win, like, ball after ball after ball after ball. And, like, those balls, we had an outlet then. As soon as Nunez come on the pitch, threw balls through the middle of the pitch. It's simple. Sometimes football can be an extremely simple game. It's when you're trying to oversimplify transitions, counter-attacks and everything. That's where everyone just gets confused. Keep it simple. Balls on the ground. Balls in behind the back lines of centre-halves. And then especially when you've got a striker like Darwin Nunez who's willing to chase, he's willing to put the balls in the back of the net, and he's willing to die for this football club. That's what it's all about anyway. But chat, I'm most definitely probably going to lie down. I'm jet-lagged. Just a bit. The flight was delayed about 2-3 hours. I'm probably going to save my voice as well. But chat, see you later. Probably in an hour or something. But if you don't get notifications, we'll be live for the post-match. I have to get that set up and everything. But enjoy it. Soak it in. Enjoy your Sunday. I know you will. I see you very soon. And a massive thank you to everyone that is tuned in today. You're absolute bloody legend. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good week. We will be chock-a-blocker with shows this coming week as well, Reds. Speak about the game tonight, but obviously there's still a couple of days left in the transfer window to Liverpool to do business. But I don't want to be quickly moving on from this game because it was a tremendous, probably one of my favourite Liverpool games, I think for all of us really, in a very long time. But Wizzy, whatever superlatives you want to use. But Reds, enough of me. More Darwin talk. All those Darwin aces probably might go quiet for a week, but they'll be back again. Especially if Nunez misses an easy chance. But what Liverpool fans do so well for any player when you come to the football club, as long as we know and we can visually see that they are working their absolute backside off, we'll get behind them even more. And Nunez, look at that. We're sat on 7 points. It's been a good start to the season considering we played Chelsea as well. Got battered against Chelsea in all honesty, but from 3 games we got 7 points, so not too bad of a start. Yeah, happy days. I'm buzzing, as you can tell, Chelsea. I know you'll be buzzing. Enjoy your tea, your scran or whatever, morning, night, wherever you are. Yeah, we'll be live later. Going for a lie down, needed it. Go ahead, Darwin. So nice one, chat. Really do appreciate it. Look after yourselves. See you in a bit.